What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video. It has been released, the Amazing Spider-Man from Hot Toys. And if you want to pre-order this, I believe it's currently sold out, but trust me, it'll go back. It'll go back. They always do at bigbadtoystore.com. I'll put the link down below. And even if they sell out, like last night I put in Black Suit Spider-Man. And because it randomly pops up. If you're not familiar with how Big Bad operates, I don't know why, because I think people are putting that on their pile of loot, changing their minds, canceling it. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you are, because I randomly, whenever I see it, I post it on my Facebook and here. So if you're looking for a figure and maybe it popped up, make sure you are, turn on the notification. But let's talk about this Spider-Man. Man, I already want this. And because it's Spider-Man. I don't know. I have a weakness for Spider-Man, Batman, and Superman. Like for superheroes, Wolverine is a given, but with these guys, I don't know. Like every time something pops up, especially if it's movie related, I am weak. Like I need it. I had the first version of this. If you have been collecting long enough, you know that there's an issue with the shoulders. But look at those poses right here that these bloggers put them in. It's phenomenal. I mean, look at how he stands. The stance, how the legs do, bend. That's something that we couldn't achieve from a Spider-Man that was produced maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. Much more so the first version of this. The suit has come a long way. The posability of these figures, I would still be a little, I'm glad that you can pose him this way. That is a major plus. I still wouldn't leave him in this pose with, the fear of messing up the suit. I'm sure it'll rebound and it'll look good again, but I don't know. Like the paranoid in me still would be prompt to just, I wouldn't even pose him like this because you're bending the elbows. That's the part that you have to, I would say, reconcile if you're a Hot Toys collector. These are not, you could pose him, but you run that risk. Like if you're okay with those risks, then it's totally up to you. But the fact that you can do it now is a major plus, at least for me. The details are nice. The proportion definitely is a lot better than the first version. There's a second version of this, but it's not a 2.0, but they kind of fixed the shoulders because the shoulders back then were just breaking. Back then Hot Toys body were not the best. You got knee issues, with it feels like a normal human being when they get older. You got knee issues, the neck peg breaks, in this case the shoulder, but the proportion looks good. The head sculpt definitely much better than the Amazing Spider-Man 2 that we got from. They didn't label it as No Way Home, but we all know that's No Way Home. Now, keep in mind there's like 4 SKUs for this. 2 of them with a special edition, you get that camera, which is great. A great accessory, mind you. And then the eye lens, interchangeable. That one, not so much, make no mistake. I normally buy my figures at Big Bad, so most likely I would not get those special edition cases. The only time that I would be like, I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty good camera right here. So if you can, if you can still get this from Sideshow and this is important to you, then you might as well. I just like the flexibility that I have with Big Bad because I can put it on my pile of loot. And normally they're a bit late, so that allows me, because once this gets released at Sideshow, it'll take maybe like another month or 2 weeks for Big Bad to hit. So I kind of have an idea like how to balance my stuff. But look at this guy. Look at this pose right here. This is beautiful. Look at that. Look at the bend, how the knee is all the way up his head. That is amazing. That is something that is unachievable. You do something like that, you would tear your, not just the suit, the body apart. But nowadays, look at the advancement that we had as far as Hot Toys is concerned is amazing. This pose right here the head sculpt, the battle damage on his face looks amazing. We finally have a rolling eyeball system for Andrew Garfield. I didn't think that the head sculpt for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was horrific, but it's not up to standards with today's figures. When we have rolling eyeball system, and not only that, just the way it looks, it feels dated. And that was only a couple of years removed from this, and this one looks a lot better. Like, I think I like the volume of the hair. Andrew Garfield always has that like big poofy hair look in those movies, but this one looks so much like him. The neck looks the same, where you do have that two prongs, the unconventional way, I would say, of putting that. And then it looks like the head sculpt, because the neck is separated from the neck, so you can have that seamless neck feel. Because this is rolling eyeball system, so I'm assuming you got that transparent thing again that's sitting there. But I like the proportions. I like the way it looks. Is it 100%? I don't think so, but it's good enough. It's really good. I would say that just from first glance with this. I like the diorama that this guy has too. Look at that! Look at that sitting position. That is so tight. Like, he can bend his knees and put his legs underneath. Look at the crisscross. That is amazing. I don't know what that base is, but that looks good as well. But man, I like everything about this figure. This is a must-have. This has the deluxe version, which it does come with that, I don't know, that tower kind of thing. That is one of those, and you know me, I love diorama. So this tower right here, I might go for it, but I wouldn't be upset if I don't, if I missed out on it. I feel like the black suit was a little bit more diorama feel compared to this, but I still like it though. Like, this is the difference between the two eyepieces that you get. Not a deal breaker for me. Again, if I don't get the which I won't get the exclusive version, so it's okay. But if you could, that's a huge plus right there. It reminds me of that Luke Skywalker diorama from back in the day. That I think that's the X07, if I'm not mistaken. But it looks good. It comes with that, I guess, dynamic stand right there. If you put it in the right position, you can create some pretty cool poses like this one right here. So it is nice in that sense. But like I said, I wouldn't be upset if I don't get this or the exclusive editions. I just want the figure. When you see poses like this on a Spider-Man, it just gets me hyped up. It's like, man, I need to get this in my hand, and I need to try these poses. Because I feel like maybe some of my Spider-Man can achieve this. Maybe I'm just too scared at times. But the head sculpt, the battle damage, I just wish, because his head, at least the unmasked one, has a lot of blood on it. Like, I wish there was more battle damage on the suit itself. Although the mask doesn't have any, so I guess it's okay. But maybe we'll get a battle damage Spider-Man suit. Who knows? But let me know in the comments down below. Are you guys gonna pick this up? Are you excited for this, or what do you think about the head sculpt? Because that's always a tricky debate when it comes to Andrew Garfield head sculpt. But I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And I'll see you in the next one.